a la cocina de Miss Ortiz. I am going to be making a yummy, delicious salmon tacos with a roasted corn slaw. Are you guys ready to see how to make this delicious, yummy, and healthy recipe? All right, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna be using a roasted corn. The way that I did this was using the broil option on my oven. I set it to high, and then as I was cutting up everything for my slaw, I churned the corn to make sure it was evenly roasted on all sides. So I'm gonna show you how to make your slaw. It's got lots of yummy ingredients. We have some serrano that is chopped up nice and fine. We have purple onions that are cut thin into like little rainbows almost. And we have some cilantro that is nice and finely chopped. And then I have purple cabbage that I grated on this side, and I have some carrots that I also grated to make my slaw. We have some avocados, and we have some limes. Before I mix my slaw together, I'm gonna make sure that my salmon is ready and cooked in the oven so that I'm not wasting any time. So on my salmon, I put paprika, garlic powder, chili powder, salt, and oregano. Now, in my house with my mom growing up, everything was in when it came to measurements was un cho. So that's kind of how we did it here. We just eyeballed it and put a little bit of everything to make sure that we had a nice good mixture and it was an even amount of every single seasoning. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on my salmon that's been placed on this pan, and I've only put olive oil on it and had it sitting here for about 5 minutes just so that it can get a little bit to room temperature so it'll cook nice and even. All right, so I'm gonna mix, 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 mix. And then I'm gonna sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Make sure that I'm evenly coating that seasoning on the salmon so that every bite tastes delicious. Just like magic, they're all seasoned. So now I'm gonna put this yummy, delicious salmon into the oven at 450 degrees. And I'm gonna leave it in there for about 10 minutes. And I'm gonna put on the top rack. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna make our yummy, delicious slaw that we're gonna put on top of our salmon for our top. Now, for our colorful part, we're gonna mix all of our ingredients for our slaw and have it ready for our salmon tacos. All right, now I'm gonna get my corn into my bowl. A little bit fell, that'll be for our puppy. I'm sure he'll eat it. And then I'm gonna get put about a tablespoon of olive oil and a little bit of salt, because you always want to make sure your food is seasoned. And then I'm gonna mix it. Look at all those colors. It's gonna be so delicious on top of our tacos. Now, any good chef always tastes their food. And I tasted my slaw and it was yummy, but there was something that it was missing. So I added a little bit of vinegar to counteract with that lime and make it just that much better. So make sure you put a little bit of vinegar in it. Now I'm gonna get my tacos ready. So I'm gonna put un poquitito, just a little bit of water. So when they hit the pan, they don't stick. And it moistens them up a little bit. And then I'm probably gonna just cook it for about a minute on each side and let them warm up. All right, after my dinger went off, I broiled my salmon for about 4 minutes just to give it that nice little crispiness on top. And I'm gonna let it cool for about 3 minutes to make my tacos. Build my tacos. So I let my salmon cool down and I put a couple pieces on my cooked tortilla. And then I'm gonna get my slaw. And I'm gonna get a nice cover on that salmon. And then I have some avocado that I'm gonna put on top. Of my taco. Make sure it's an even avocado distribution. You want some in every bite. And now I have my delicious, yummy salmon fish tacos with a roasted corn slaw.